You drink a glass of water and go on with your day. You pee a few times and forget about it. It feels simple. In the background, your kidneys are doing something very complex. They are filtering your entire blood supply again and again. They handle about 180 liters of fluid every day. Yet only around 2 liters leaves your body as urine. The rest is recycled with almost unbelievable precision. Your kidneys are not just drains. The rest is recycled with almost unbelievable precision. They are smart filters, recyclers, and chemical control centers. Each kidney holds about 1 to 1.5 million tiny filters. These filters are called nephrons. Every nephron takes in fluid, removes toxins, and sends back what you still need. They recycle nearly 99% of the water that passes through. They help control your blood pressure. They activate vitamin D for your bones and immune system. They help control your blood pressure. They keep your minerals balanced and clear drugs from your system. As long as these nephrons work, you usually feel nothing at all. That silence is both a gift and a danger. Kidney disease means you are losing nephrons. Some are damaged beyond repair. Some are clogged and cannot filter well anymore. The remaining nephrons work harder to keep up. For a while, they succeed. You still pee. You still feel okay. Lab numbers may even look close to normal early on. But in the background, you are running on fewer and fewer filters. By the time symptoms appear, many nephrons are already gone. The #1 cause of this slow damage today is diabetes. Sugar binds to proteins in a process called glycation. Over time, this creates advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs make filter structures stiff, sticky, and inflamed. Proteins can get trapped and gunk up the filters. The nephron becomes scarred and less able to clean your blood. This process is called diabetic nephropathy. It develops slowly and quietly over many years. One of the earliest measurable signs is protein leaking into your urine. Healthy kidneys keep almost all protein in the bloodstream. Your body needs that protein to hold fluid in your vessels and repair tissues. When filters are damaged, protein slips through into the urine. You might see foam or bubbles in the toilet that do not go away. Doctors call this proteinuria. At the same time, less protein remains in the blood. Fluid can then seep into tissues. You notice swelling in your ankles, feet, hands, or around your eyes. This swelling is called edema. It is not just cosmetic. It means your filters are struggling. The tricky part is timing. Kidney disease usually does not shout at the beginning. Damage can build for 10 years before you notice anything obvious. One of the first signs many people do notice is nocturia. Nocturia means waking up at night to pee, often several times. You may think it is just age or drinking water late. Sometimes that is true. But frequent night urination can also reflect early kidney changes. The filters are less efficient at concentrating urine. More fluid ends up in the bladder at night. So you need to get up and go. Diabetes often damages other areas at the same time. Eyes, nerves, arteries, and kidneys share similar tiny vessels. High blood sugar hurts all of them. In the kidneys, you see more protein in urine and a lower filtration rate. The medical term for filtration speed is eGFR. As eGFR falls, waste products and toxins linger in your blood. You may feel more tired, heavy, or foggy without knowing why. You can also lose important nutrients and amino acids through the urine.
fluid retention builds and pushes blood pressure higher. This combination sets up a vicious circle. High blood pressure further damages fragile kidney vessels.
Many people are told their diabetes is being managed. Medications lower blood sugar numbers on paper.
Diuretics lower fluid. Lower fluid.
Other drugs lower blood pressure or cholesterol. These are often necessary and life-saving.
But numbers can look better while high sugar intake continues. Medication moves glucose out of the blood. Much of that extra sugar still ends up stored as fat in the body.
The kidneys remain under stress if the real sugar load stays high.
You cannot fully medicate away a constant carbohydrate overload. Modern diets make this overload very easy. Bread, pasta, cereal, crackers, sweets, juices, and sodas all turn into sugar. Even foods that do not taste sweet can spike blood glucose. Over years, this constant pressure wears down the nephrons. That is why diabetes and kidney disease are so common together. The deeper solution usually asks for a different pattern. Less sugar, less refined starch, more real food with protein, healthy fat, and vegetables. A lower carbohydrate or ketogenic style of eating can help many people. It lowers blood sugar swings and reduces insulin spikes. Less insulin means less pressure on the kidneys to hold sodium and water. Intermittent fasting is another tool. When you shorten the eating window, you give insulin time to fall. Cells gradually become more sensitive again. Your body can draw on fat stores between meals instead of craving snacks. Some people do well with one main meal and one smaller meal each day. The smaller meal can be mainly vegetables. This is not a rule for everyone. It is one possible pattern that reduces constant kidney stress. A daily large salad can be more powerful than it looks. 7 to 10 cups of mixed greens give you potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C. These minerals support healthy blood pressure and kidney function. Leafy greens and colorful vegetables also give you phytonutrients.
Phytonutrients are plant compounds with antioxidant and protective effects. Many of them are nephroprotective.
That means they help shield kidney tissue from oxidative damage. Imagine two people with the same blood sugar levels.
One eats very few vegetables.
The other eats a large salad rich in phytonutrients every day. Research suggests the second person may have fewer complications over time. The plant compounds help buffer some of the damage from high glucose. Certain nutrients from supplements are sometimes used as extra support. Benfotiamine is a fat-soluble form of vitamin B1.
It has been studied for reducing glycation and oxidative stress. Some protocols use it to support nerves, eyes, and kidneys in diabetes. Alpha-lipoic acid is another antioxidant used in similar settings.
Turmeric, especially its component curcumin, has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects.
These are tools, not magic cures.
They work best alongside lower sugar intake and better overall nutrition. They should always be discussed with your doctor before starting. So what signs should make you pay attention? Needing to pee many times at night is one. Puffy eyes in the morning that do not match your sleep or salt intake is another.
Swelling in feet, ankles, or hands that appears or worsens over time is important.
Foamy or very bubbly urine that continues can signal leaking protein. Unusual fatigue, itchiness, or trouble concentrating can also reflect kidney strain. None of these signs prove you have kidney disease. They do mean it is time to talk with a healthcare professional. Simple tests can give you a clearer picture. A blood test can measure creatinine and estimate your eGFR. A urine test can look for protein and blood. Sometimes a test for albumin to creatinine ratio is used.
You can also test for early insulin resistance, not just full diabetes. One example is a calculation called OMAD.
Together, these tests can detect kidney and metabolic problem before you feel very sick.
If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or a family history, regular testing is crucial.
Early detection can slow or even halt progression in many cases.
Waiting for obvious symptoms gives the disease head start time you cannot get back.
Lifestyle changes never replace medical care for kidney disease.
But they can make your treatment work better.
Lowering sugar and refined carbohydrates reduces the main pressure on nephrons.
Intermittent fasting, when appropriate, can improve insulin sensitivity.
Large salads and other vegetables bring in minerals and phytonutrients for protection.
Supplements like benfotiamine or alpha-lipoic acid may help in some cases.
Yet every person is different. People with advanced kidney disease must be careful with potassium, protein, and fluids. They need individualized advice from their kidney specialist.
If you notice nocturia, swelling, or changes in your urine, do not ignore them.
See these signs as messages, not failures.
Your kidneys have been working silently for years on your behalf.
Recognizing early warning signs is an act of respect for them. Caring for your kidneys starts long before dialysis or obvious illness. Every step you take to control sugar and protect nephrons is a gift to your future self.
If this video helped you understand kidney disease better, you can share it with someone you love. You can also subscribe and stay for more clear explanations about your body. Your kidneys are working for you right now, even as you listen. They deserve your attention long before they start to fail.